Well, good evening, Mr. President, Mrs. First Lady, and the distinguished members of the radio and television correspondents' dinner. You know, when I accepted the honor of performing here tonight, one thought crossed my mind, and that was, please, God, don't let me bomb in front of the president. Anyways, the dinner was great. You enjoyed the dinner? We had some salmon. Yeah, it was delicious. It was great, and I thought it was, I thought it was refreshing to see Democrats serve something other than subpoenas for a change. I thought that was nice, you know. I'll be doing some jokes later. I just thought I'd. As Mr. Harledge knows, of course, TV has become a very tough game. You got to stay competitive, you know. As we all know, ABC's Good Morning America is in a little turmoil, you know, a little trouble, a little rating trouble. And they're considering a lot of ways now, you know, to boost the ratings. And I don't know, I think they're getting a little desperate. I heard that next week Charles Gibson will announce he's a lesbian. I mean, is that going to help anything? Nobody wants to hear that. And also today I took a visit to the White House. For any of you who haven't taken a visit to the White House, unbelievable. So, you know, awe-inspiring and, you know, very rich in history, so beautiful, you know. Although I did notice a kind of an odd sign on the president's desk. It said, the yen stops here. Have you seen it? What the hell does that mean? The yen? I thought it was the buck stops here, I'd always heard. You got to hand it to the president. His injury is not holding him back from doing the business of the nation, you know. In fact, he just nominated Major General Claudia Kennedy as the Army's first female three-star general. And I think that's great, you know. She's doing a great job. Apparently, the only thing she's having trouble with, she's having difficulty figuring out how to sexually harass herself. She doesn't know how to... What's that? Guy yells my name for no reason.
Let me ask you something. Now, I knew you when you started here in L.A., but you're from Canada.
Yeah.
You started in Canada. I did some gigs in Canada, and
yeah.
it's a little different, isn't it?
It's kind of rough there because they got like a lot of people that like hate me.
Oh, well, that could be a disadvantage.
That's rough going in. But like, so, it was all like, you go to these crazy places like Medicine Hat or Red Deer.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I played one place, Head Smashed In, Buffalo Jump. It was a crazy place.
Yeah.
And you know how I got his name? It was a guy, in the old days, the buffalo used to run and open in the plains. It was beautiful, you know, way back in the 70s. And they would run. And so the way they'd catch him is, Jay, they'd dig a hole with a shovel.
Right. Dig a hole. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
And then they dig the hole with the shovel, and then the buffalo, they're dumb animals. They just run, you know, and run and run and run, and then fall into the hole, right? So one time this Indian dude, a brave, you know, he was digging the hole, and he didn't hear all the buffaloes were already running. And then all the buffaloes fell on his head and smashed it in. So then they called the town Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump. It's very unwieldy name.
Really?
We've got one...
Do you think the LGBT community, do you know, first of all, do you even know what it stands for?
Yeah.
What is that for?
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender.
Is it? I don't know if you're right. But...
I mean, you can make up whatever acronyms you want.
Well, you got a computer, you can look it up.
I'm not going to look up what LGBT means.
Well, somebody
I know what
can tell
LGBT
us
means.
I don't
just
think that's what it means. Because B, I mean, all B's are G.
All bisexuals are gay?
Well, yeah. Obviously, right?
Well, they have gay components they can be attracted
all
to.
All B's are G. All L's are B. I'm sorry.
Well, you're saying all bisexuals
I'm trying
are gay
to do
and
some
lesbian.
syllogisms. No. I'm saying, do you think any of them go, I wonder if those... Do you ever think at the meetings they go, could I, because, you know, in their community, the LGBT community, I don't know where it exists, where they have their headquarters, but do you ever think the L's, the G's, and the B's go, I have an idea. the T's, you know, I think it's LGB sounds good. And then somebody else would go, somebody with a hat that looked like Carmen Miranda's would go, no, I like LGBT. And then the other person, you're going to get a lot of trouble for this segment.
I'm not.
What?
I'm not.
I love everybody. You know what I mean? Without love, what do we got? I don't care if a guy's a guy, a girl, a guy, girl. I couldn't care less. I love them all.
What do you make of...
I'll have sex with any of them.
So you're the B.
Huh?
You're the B.
No, I'm a person that is so tolerant that I would have sex with an L, a G, a B, or a T. Isn't that nice? But I would not have sex with a straight person.
Do we have one more question from Scott? Scott, jump back in and you can wrap us up.
You asked me
here.
about my podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, Periscope did.
Yeah,
Is
Periscope.
it coming back?
Yeah, the problem with my podcast, I only get guests that are interesting, unlike you. You know, you have to just, whoever they throw in here, you know, you have to.
Yeah, but you're good. You're interesting.
I'm all right. You know, if we could start it all over, I would, you know.
What would you start with?
First of all, I just start with how much I love Caitlyn Jenner and how courageous I think she is. And all transgenders, you know, are courageous, you know, except the ones that are serial killers. I don't care for them. I'm torn, actually, with the because I love the part of them that is transgender so much. There's only been 2 in the history of the world, you know.
Transgender people or transgender serial killers?
Transgender serial killers. Ed Gein, and there was another fellow. Lady. And so I'm torn because the transgender part of them I love so much, and the serial killer part of them, I mean, I don't care for that. You know, I mean, you know, let me just go out on a limb here and say, I am against psychosexual sadists who slay people.
But it's a difficult balance because, on the other hand,
I love transgenders so much.
Yeah,
I love them.
Well,
you know, if I could have sex with a transgender every day for the rest of my life, I'd be a happy man.
As long as they're not straight.
Yeah, I don't want no straight people. I don't like straight people.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. Norm,
everybody but straight people.
Everybody but straight people.
Straight people, I got no use for. Now, you're a good man.
I got to kick you out.
All right, baby.
Otherwise, your publicist.
I love you, man.
I love you too, Norm.
It was really nice. I mean, I don't love you in that way.
Well,
unless.
Unless I'm not straight.
Yeah. Are
Much
you?
more coming up, Norm.
Are you?
Watch this space.
All right.
It's been a while, and I still like the way you look at me. I keep loving
Baby thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
funny.
Oh,
You know,
thanks.
it's, I really have to give it to that guy that's the father, you know, Carlos
Leon.
Leon.
Or Carlos Leon, I forget which one.
Because you got to have a lot of guts. That means he had sex with Madonna without a condom. Yeah. That's great.
You know what I always admire about you, Norm? You like to set the tone right away. You like to come out and sort of set the table for everybody and say, this is what we'll be doing.
This guy was telling me all kinds of stuff. He told me that, he said, I don't know if you know this. This is an interesting thing. He told me, did you know that elephants do not really have a good memory?
I didn't know that. Is that true?
Well, that's what this guy said. And then
Well, then it must be true.
he also said that on, you know that show Star Trek?
Yeah?
He said the actual name of the starship was not the Star Trek. It was the Enterprise.
These are gems for people at home. I hope they're writing them down.
I like
you.
that Madonna's baby thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh,
You know,
thanks.
it's, I really have to give it to that guy that's the father, you know, Carlos
Leon.
Carlos Leon.
Or Carlos Leon, I forget which one.
Because you got to have a lot of guts. That means he had sex with Madonna without a condom. Yeah. That's great.
Oh.
So, but one big news story: Twister is the big what do you call it? Movie, yeah. Twister's the big movie, and I got some news. Apparently now they're thinking about Oscars for the movie.
Yeah.
They're thinking of Best Actor for The Wind. Before the show, you said that stunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
I did. They showed me a sheet of some stuff Norm might talk about. We all know these are completely spontaneous. And I picked that one out. I circled it and said, that ain't going to work.
Yeah,
I know this crowd.
Right. You're right.
Yeah, I'm your friend. I'm looking out for you. But you got other ones that I thought were terrific.
Yeah, I didn't like them that much. But it was very thrilling. The big thing was he forced them to do this. The big problem that Clinton has is this thing where he's going to pardon the McDougalls.
He may or may not pardon him. Yeah, people don't know. The Whitewater people, we call them here at the show.
And he said today, he was on the Good Morning America show, Clinton, and he said that he says he may pardon the McDougalls if they're, if they go to jail, he may pardon them. And then they asked him, they said, what about Hillary if she, if she is, because she's also a co-conspirator.
Yeah, if she gets sent away.
If she gets sent away, will he pardon her? And Clinton said, you do the time, you do the crime, you do the time, he said.
That was so sweet, you moved into three-point range and up and at the last second fouled. All right.
I don't know about politics. All I know is yesterday it was windy.
Now, you see, to me...
Know that, right?
To me, Norm, this sounds like a topic you can sink your teeth into.
Yeah, exactly.
It was windy.
This is what the people really care about. Yesterday in New York, you guys know how windy it was, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it was so windy. I was walking down the street. I seen a robin. You know them robins?
Yeah.
He was pulling like a worm out of the ground.
Yeah.
Got whiplash. I never saw anything like it. You know robins pull worms out of the ground? No, I've never seen a robin.
Your mind's always going.
I'm always thinking about the jokes from the paper, so I can come on, especially when I come on your show,
Sure.
You know how I come on your show and I always try to have some jokes from the newspaper?
Sort of like now,
Yeah. So here's the joke I got.
Yeah.
Y'all know about this woman, right, from Denmark that left her baby out in the street?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, folks? Yeah. I don't like it either. I don't think that's right.
Yeah. Good joke.
Oh, no. That was the premise. I was stating.
Uptake would be so easy for you. It would be such a great gig if that's all you did.
That's all I
What do you
did.
think about that, Boo? Yeah, all right. And in another story, President Clinton hurt his knee. What do you think? Oh, too bad. Yeah, okay.
No, the point of it is this. I have a joke about it.
Okay.
Because they got reunited today.
Oh.
It was in the newspaper, in the New York Post and the New York Daily News. And so I was thinking, now they're flying back to Denmark, and this crazy woman puts the baby out on the wing.
Great. What was your father's favorite joke?
My father's favorite joke? Yep. Well, he had a joke, roses are gray, violets are gray, tulips are gray, because I am a dog.
Thank you. That was close.
That was fast.
Yeah.
Have a favorite quick joke of your dad's?
Sometimes he would go, try to think of the guy's name. He'd go, there's a fella named, what was his name? I go, it doesn't matter. So he goes, a fella, Bill, and he couldn't remember. So he went to the doctor to get memory pills, and they worked. And then his friend come over, Elmer, he says, what were those memory pills you got? I want to get them. What are they called? Oh, Elmer says, I can't remember. He says, what's the name of that flower? The other guy goes, I don't know. There's lots of flowers. A tulip? No, Elmer says that's not it. It's you put it in for a carnation. No, Elmer says that's not it. Long-stemmed, you know, romantic flower. Oh, a rose. Yes, Elmer says. Rose. What was the name of that medication the doc gave me? You want to hear my dad's favorite joke?
Yeah.
He says he was from the farm, you know, and he says a guy comes from the city. City slicker comes and he buys a farm, and the farmer next door comes over to him and says, "Hey, now, would you like to come over to my house tonight? We're going to have a big shindig for you because, you know, we're neighborly here." And the city guy said, "Well, this is something that's I really like, you know, that this is why I moved to the farm, to have things like this, you know." Guy says it'll be a hell of a big party, you know. He goes, "It'll be, you know, a little drinking, a little fighting, a little fucking, you know." And the city guy goes, "Well, that sounds good. What time should I be here?" And the farmer goes, "Anytime you like, just the two of us." So they would drink, then get in a fight, and fuck.
It's your dad's favorite joke.
That was my dad's favorite joke.
Connected to our senses. Found a way to let you in.
How great is Josh Brolin?
Oh, he was amazing.
I'd love to
Such a
meet
good
that
guy.
guy.
And before we went out, Josh Brolin looked up at the audience and he went, "Well, fellas, let's shut these fuckers up." And it was like the end of the Wild Bunch where it's like, "Let's go! This is gonna bomb!" It was like very liberating.
That guy's a man.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Coen Brothers movie, the last one?
Hail Caesar?
Yeah.
No, I have not seen
An
it.
army of technicians and actors and top-notch artistic people are working hard to bring to the screen our biggest release of the year. Hail Caesar is a prestige picture with one of the biggest stars in the world, Baird Whitlock.
Well, it's really badly promoted because it makes it look like it's an old movie with George Clooney in it. But it's not. It stars Josh Brolin. And Josh Brolin has this scene with Clooney where he throws him up against the wall. And this guy's so manly, Josh Brolin. I mean, it's literally a square job, you know? And he's so, like, cool looking, and he just makes Clooney look like a woman. But boy, I
Now
love
we
Josh
know what
Brolin. But you know who's a real man? Have you ever interviewed Josh Brolin?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You have?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My God, huh?
Yeah, total stud.
A manly man.
He is a
You got a
hot
thing for
piece
Josh
of-
Brolin?
Huh?
You got a thing for Josh then?
Sleep, tread lightly in there.
No. No, I mean, he's a hot piece of tail.
Yeah, his tail is on fire.
It's been so long since you came around. Need one more chance to make this right. So stay till the morning. Stay till the morning. Stay forever. Won't miss this
Processed the information that Rolling Stone had Norm MacDonald ranked 135 out of 144 all-time SNL cast members. Hey, Rolling Stone, you're irrelevant. That's a garbage call.
You know, it's funny when Rolling Stone comes out and says, "Oh, Norm MacDonald, number 147." When did you start smoking?
Oh, no, I just do this to relax.
To look cool?
I apologize.
Okay.
I quit smoking.
No, but seriously, when Rolling Stone comes out with a list of who was the funniest,
Yeah.
like they put you like that. I mean, you were one of the best guys on Saturday Night
That was a very
Live.
funny thing because when I went to the 40th anniversary, you know, I went to the
party.
My friend had the magazine, the Rolling Stone, you know,
Yeah.
and he's like, they listed all the guys. And then I go, as long as a joke, you know. I said, as long as I'm trying to pick the person that's been the least known person ever. So there was a British girl once that was on the show for literally 3 episodes. I go, at least I just hope I beat Morweena Banks.
Yeah.
No.
You didn't beat her.
So I go, wait, and then now I'm in shock, you know. So then I remember when the show first started, they had a fellow named George Coe who would play the old guy.
Yeah.
Because they figured they needed an old guy. I go, well, as long as I beat George Coe, no.
No. Anthony Michael Hall. You didn't beat. Like, I mean, he would probably admit he was not good on
I
that.
didn't beat 3 people that never appeared on the show. Laurie Metcalf.
Oh, my goodness.
Who has never appeared on the show.
Who did you beat? You beat like 3 people.
Well, I don't want to say who I beat.
Why do you think that happened?
Because how big an insult would that be?
Right. Were you offended by that, or you really don't care?
No, I didn't care. But, you know, it's just one guy. This is what I learned. I didn't realize this, but I just learned this because my nephew does it. He, as a way to make a living, he just lives with his father in his basement. He makes lists on the Internet. Everything about the Internet is hits. How many hits can you make?
That's right.
So, you know, when they say, like, you won't believe what these beautiful stars look like now that they're old bags, and then you hit them, you know,
and
you
list.
see a list of a bunch of old bags. And so you end up hitting like 50, 60 ones. So my nephew,
right.
For some reason, because it's on the Internet, you think it has some authority, but no, it's my nephew in his basement.
I know, but you have the right attitude.
The best one he did is 10 celebrities that went black but did come back.
That's a good list. Who's on that list? But I mean, it is.
Billy Bob was on.
It's true. Don't we tend to see these things like Rolling Stones, and then we take them as gospel?
Sure.
Like if that makes you feel better, there's something wrong with you. Because it's some asshole sitting there deciding that you were not the funniest guy. And yet, the brilliance of Norm Macdonald was doing the news. That's a fucking hard gig to pull off. And also the Jeopardy sketch. And Larry King, those alone put you at least
in
the top 20.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California. A down-and-out O.J. Simpson, depressed that all of his money-making ideas have failed, has decided to go back to doing what he does best, killing people. A new book claims that Madonna once smeared peanut butter all over John F. Kennedy Jr.'s body and then licked it off, which just goes to show you Madonna's a whore. And finally, Weekend Update would like to congratulate Madonna, who gave birth to a beautiful baby girl last Monday. The baby weighed in at 6 pounds, 9 ounces, making it the 4th largest object ever to pass through Madonna's birth canal. This week, in a secret ceremony in Australia, Michael Jackson was married for the 2nd time. Asked what makes his new bride special, the King of Pop said, quote, "She has taught me about the power of imagination. Like imagining that a grown woman is a 10-year-old boy." You know he's a homosexual pedophile, right? You understand? Sources report that Michael Jackson's baby is due February 27th, and it's going to be named Michael Jackson Jr. Michael plans to be with the mother during the delivery. In his words, to make up for not being there for the Sources report that Michael Jackson's baby is due February 27th. It's conception. The last word was conception, so. Last week at a dramatic press conference about the crash of TWA Flight 800, ABC News correspondent Pierre Salinger displayed a document which he believes is proof that the jet was shot down by a U.S. Navy missile. Later, he proudly showed reporters his solid gold Rolex that he bought on the street for just $15. That's one ugly bastard, isn't it? This week, renowned heart surgeon Michael DeBakey attacked the hypocrisy of Hollywood stars who oppose the use of animals in medical research and yet wear ribbons supporting the war on deadly diseases like AIDS. In response, animal activist Ricky Lake said, quote, but the red ribbon diverts attention from my gigantic ass. If it wasn't for the red ribbon, people would notice my gigantic ass more. By wearing the red ribbon, less people... This week, in arguments before the Supreme Court, lawyers for President Clinton asked that the sexual harassment suit brought by Paula Jones be delayed until he leaves office. According to Clinton's attorney, quote, if the president were hauled into court every time some nut accused him of sexual harassment, he'd have no time to scare up tail. You like scaring up the tail. Okay. Veteran news anchorman David Brinkley apologized to Bill Clinton for an election night commentary in which he called the president, quote, boring and uncreative. Admitted Brinkley, there was certainly nothing uncreative about the way you moved Vince Foster's body. The president's a murderer. You didn't know that? Safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentages in these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a woman. For those of you hissing at that joke, it should be noted that that joke was written by a woman. So now you don't know what the hell to do. No, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women. People here asked me to do the show, you know. I gotta say, I felt kind of weird, you know. I don't know if you remember this, but I used to actually be on this show, you know. I used to do the weekend update news routine, you remember that? And, yeah. That's where I did the make-believe news jokes, you know. That was me, right? So then, a year and a half ago, right, I had a sort of a disagreement with the management at the NBC. I wanted to keep my job, right? And they felt the exact opposite. So you see, they fired me because they said that I wasn't funny, you know? Now, with most jobs, I could have had a hell of a lawsuit on my hands for that, but see, this is a comedy show. So they got me, you know what? But now, this is the weird part, right? It's only a year and a half later, and now they asked me to host the show. So I wondered, I go, hey, wait a second here. Hey! I go, how did I go in a year and a half from being not funny enough to be even allowed in the building to being so funny that I'm now hosting the show? How did I suddenly get so goddamn funny? It was inexplicable to me, because a year and a half, let's face it, is not enough time for a dude to learn how to be funny. Then it occurred to me, I haven't gotten funnier. The show has gotten really bad. So, yeah, I'm funny compared to, well, you'll see later. Okay, so let's recap. The bad news is I'm still not funny. The good news is the show blows. All right, folks, we got a bad show for you tonight. Dr. Dre, Snoop Doggy Dogg, and Eminem are here. The only time it seems you ever survive a airplane crash is if you crash into the Andes, you know? And that's even worse because, you know, then you have to fight with the moral quandary of cannibalism, which I am against, by the way. If you know anything about my work, you will know my tireless devotion to the anti-cannibalism cause. But I'm not going to use this as a bully pulpit. Most of you are adults, and you've cemented your views on cannibalism. I like to go for the kids, you know, the young people. I go all across this great country, and I go to the schools, and I talk to the children, you know, and I tell them, I go, listen, you might think it's cool to eat your buddy in algebra class, and I'm not going to lie to you, you will be the talk of the school for a few years, but what about the future? What about the future, I tell them. Here's the problem with crashing in the Andes and having to resort to cannibalism is they take so long to decide, you know what I mean? They always go, oh, I don't want to eat a guy, oh, I can't do it, you know? And I can't eat the co-pilot, can't do it, you know? And then days go by, I go, hey, maybe we should eat the co-pilot, you know? And finally, they're maddened by hunger, and then they just attack, and they got co-pilot blood all over them, co-pilot viscera falling out of their mouth on their pink shirts, you know? And that's no way to eat. You can't gorge. Any dietitian will tell you. You cannot go. The thing to do is graze. That's the right way to eat, you know? You wake up, you have a small meal of co-pilot. Then, around lunchtime, you have a small meal of co-pilot. Then, around, I think about 6 times during the whole day, you have a small portion of co-pilot. Any dietitian will tell you, I tell you. Not that I'm a dietitian. I don't pretend to be a dietitian. Well, sometimes I do, but it's only to get the ladies, you know, the big fat ladies. I go up, I go, hey, you want to go on a diet on account I'm a dietitian, and then they leave with me. Sometimes. Sometimes they just get angry, you know. I don't know. But I don't even know what I was talking about. Weren't we talking about slut shaming? I don't know. Nobody knows anymore. Oh, I know. Yes, the airplane. Yes. You know, this is the thing. You got to be ready for anything life throws you in this here world. That's what I've learned as I've aged, you know? And I'm ready. Like cannibalism, I know what I would do in the Andes on account of I've thought it over. I've thought over my position. You see what I mean? Like I flew in from Vegas, I remember one time, and there was some turbulence. And I was like, I'm eating that fucker in 14 years. The thing is, you got to be ready. You know, you got to be ready for anything this world throws at you. You know, and you know, and I am. You know, like I remember one time I was flying from Vegas to L.A. and there was a little turbulence, and I remember I said, I'm gonna eat that fucker in 14A. Ooh, that guy looked delicious. Big fat guy.
I need your love. You free my mind. I need your love. Yeah, you free my mind. We could be miles away and still align.
One of the biggest anti-Semites I've ever met.
Russian away from
I had a bar
Jesus.
mitzvah. What?
I had a bar mitzvah, Norm.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah.
Wait, are you Jewish?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm kidding. I love the Jewish people. He's Jewish.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
Okay, then you'll get it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Half Jewish.
No, I'm full.
Full Jewish.
Full Jewish. All right, then. But you're young, so you might not get it.
Maybe.
Okay, so here's the joke.
Holocaust denier.
Awesome.
I'm not going to hold that against you.
Norm, I'm sleeping with your wife.
You son of a bitch, motherfucker! Huh? You sleep with my fucking wife? You son of a bitch cocksucker! You're my best fucking friend, Adam! God damn you, motherfucker! I'll fucking kill you! You sleep with, that's what you were doing on fucking Friday night, were you, huh? You fucking bastard! You see you... Okay, I apologize. We had some technical difficulties. Got a little carried away. I gotta apologize. I feel partially responsible. So
what was that? You don't even have a wife. You don't even have a wife.
That's true. I never was the marrying kind. Okay, we're ready to pull the classic vodka and funnel prank. Yeah, you swallow that, you fucker. You drink that down. You don't fucking spit that out. Yeah, you like it, you fucker. Drink it. Fucking swallow that fucking...
What the fuck is...
Adam Egot.
Yeah.
Would you come in, please?
What's up? How'd it go?
I just wanted to compliment you. Yes, you have a very nice tie. I like your shirt. Louisville Slugger. Oh, God. You see, I care enough to use a brand name. That's right, Dandy. Why don't you just say Brand X, you bum? It's called authenticity. Right, you're not worth a bent penny, you damn drunkard.
Just gotta do something, though.
Okay. What? You have like somewhere to be? Or?
No, I just gotta do something.
Oh, no! Oh, good Christ almighty! That is a lot of pain! Oh, God, you're kicking me in the belly! Why? Oh, please stop! Okay, fair enough. Just don't kick me in the face.
Some fellas are blessed. Adam Egan, where have you been? Turns out, in a jiffy, the wig came off. You could have, by the way, why the hell did it take you so long? I had to talk to Gala for 10 minutes. You get... Fucking suck that venom. Yeah, you fucking suck that fucking venom. Yeah, you want to spit it out? You got a fucking mouth water. Ah, fucking shoot it out of your face, you fucking cunt. You fucking whore. Ah!
Oh, thanks, dude. I didn't get any of that in my mouth.
Yeah, no problem, man. We'll be back with Simon Helber. You fucking sit down.
But I never worked out or anything like that because, you know, I always felt like, you can't, like if you're a dude, you know, you can't really, the ladies don't seem to care, at least that's what they say. And then also, I don't think you can get like a perfect body. I think if you're a lady, you can get a perfect body. But if you're a dude, I don't think you can get like a perfect body on account of you got like every dude seems to have one of those like a sack, you know, a sack, right? And so, no matter how perfect your body is, if you got a sack, you know, it doesn't look very good, you know. You don't have a good-looking body, basically, you know, no matter what. Like you show me any dude, go, hey, look at that guy's body. I go, good God, what's that fucking thing? guy's got a sack on him. You know? It's not a good-looking body. You ever see a guy with a good-looking sack? You know, yeah. You ever hear a guy go, "Hey, Bob, you know what your best feature is?" Me and the guys were talking about it. Your sack. Oh, Lord, that's... You doing something different with your sack lately or something? God damn, that looks good. Good-looking sack you're toting around there, I'm telling you. Right? You can't work out on that or anything. Got no machine, got no sack of steel that they got. They're just giving up on that, man. That's why I'm surprised those plastic surgeons. Why are they working on the sack, man? Guy go like, "Man, I got a little thing here, a line under my eye. I'm gonna get that taken care of." Meanwhile, huge ancient old sack hanging out. Yeah, that's my problem, man. That eye thing. Got little crow's feet there, man. I get rid of them, that'll be good. Sack's old too, man. That's older than you, your sack. I don't know how that worked out. You know what I mean? You have a dude like 25, his sack's like 100 years old. Right? Sometimes you turn to it for advice. You ever do that? You go, right? You go, "What would you do, wise old sack?" No? He's like, "I tell you something, son. You see an old guy's sack, like old guy's sacks are really old, because they're like 80, their sack's like 400 or 500 years old. It's like a fucking old, like a tree or something. It's not like a tree, but trees are old. I read that in the book.
Another endless day, nobody's gonna change. You won't ever leave. On my mind again, I'm still not tired of it. Can make you want me. And I might act okay, say things will stay the same. Say I'm all I need.
You know, there might be some good news about Schwarzenegger's illegitimate child. Being the son of a governor and maid means that this kid is going to be great at cleaning up this fiscal mess we're in. That's right. Now, folks, I don't like to brag, but like Schwarzenegger, I did a little bodybuilding back in the day, too. But I'm guessing you guys wouldn't want to see that, though, would you? Okay, all right, sure. Let's hope that doesn't live on the YouTube forever, long after I'm dead, out of context.
Yeah. You know, there's so many naturally funny guys. Sometimes with stand-up, I'll get in a cab, and the guy will go, "Guy will tell me, you got to be the funniest guy ever, you know? He's just this cab driver, way funnier than me." And he goes, "I don't know how you do it." And I'm going, "Wow, that's good. Because you'd be way better than I would." He's like, "How do you do it? You stand up on stage." I could never do it. I guess I'll just have to drive this cab for the rest of my life. What do you do again? Stand up there? Nah, that seems impossible. So I go, "That's good."
Sometimes I'll go, like, I'll be in a cab, and then I'm talking to the guy's the funniest guy I've ever met, you know? He's like, "I don't know how you do it," you know? I'm like, "What the? You're way the fuck funnier than me." But I'm glad you think it's so
great.
Difficult, you know?
Right.
Because if it wasn't, like, you know, I think of all my relatives that were great anecdotalists and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But there's this feeling that they can't do it, you know?
Right.
And of course you can.
This week is Taxi Cab Appreciation Week, so to all you taxi cab drivers out there, I'd appreciate it if you'd take a shower once in a while. How'd that
We want to talk about your uncle, because every time you come on the show, you have a story about your uncle who lives up in Canada.
Oh, yeah, he's a Frenchman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you always have like a little story about him.
Jean-Luc. Oh, yeah, he's a crazy character, that dude. He originally visited New York City. Hello?
I'm just having a drink. I can listen to you and have a drink. It's not like I went like this. Hold it. Ooh. Ah, liquid. Huh? I'm still here. Let's see if I got this right. You've got an uncle, lives up in Canada, named Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc.
Occasionally he visits. Once time he visited New York.
So I'm living in New York, you know? And Jean-Luc, I'm excited. Jean-Luc's going to come back, my crazy Frenchman uncle. So he gets in the cab, right?
When he gets to the airport.
Yeah, when he gets to the airport, the cab driver picks him up, and the cab driver says to him, "Hey, Frenchman," he says, do you like riddles, you know? So my uncle Jean-Luc, he's like, "Ah, yes, I love the riddles." That's how he talks. He goes, "I like nothing better than a riddle." So the cabbie's like, "All right, here's one," right? So he said, "Here's the riddle. His brothers and sisters, I have none, but this man's father is my father's son." So my uncle goes, I don't know. Right? So the cabbie goes, "It's me. It's me."
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Oh, he thinks about it. "Oh, my God," he says, "that's a good riddle there." He says, "I have to tell my wife, Mary Claire, when I get back to Gaspé." That's where he lives, Gaspé.
Right.
So he's like, "Take me back to the airport." And the cabbie's like, "What?" Right? The cabbie's like, "I thought you wanted to go visit Norm then." "No, no, no. I go back to the airport." "All right, you know, I have to tell Mary Claire." Seems odd, right?
Right.
Gets back on the plane, flies all the way back home there to Gaspé. And he gets back, right? Runs in the door. Mary Claire, où êtes-vous? You know, where are you, Mary Claire? Come on down here. I have a riddle for you. She goes, "Oh, Jean-Luc, I love the riddle." She's a woman, high voice.
Michael Jackson was visiting. Yeah, all right.
So, you're going to love this riddle. How was New York? Forget about that. I got the riddle. Brothers and sisters, I have none. But this man's father is my father's son. She goes, I don't know. Who is it? Some cab driver back in New York.
You didn't mean to do that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Be honest, you didn't mean to do that.
At all. I just got to the end. That guy, man, I always tell my uncle, you shouldn't curse so much. You know?
Oh, man. All right. We're going to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
Everyone that meets you does an impression of you.
What?
You're one of those guys that you make such an impression on people that everyone that meets you does a Norm MacDonald.
It's amazing how, like, some of your friends, like, you know, seriously, like those guys who came out of Saturday Night Live, like Sandler, you, Chris Rock. There's a lot of guys who sort of all of a sudden are like real big players.
Norm got his own TV show.
Norm's doing well. What?
What?
Do you hang out with Norm, or is it impossible?
It's pretty impossible because he's crazy.
He is.
In L.A., I call him and he goes, I go, "What happened last week? I called you to go." "You called me?" And I go, "Yeah." "On my phone?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, yeah, I got that." I go, "You didn't call me back?" No.
And he's serious.
Yeah, he's crazy.
And yeah, I know. Like, I have him on the show.
I love him, though. He's the funniest guy around. I think you need to be kind of crazy to be really funny.
He is very funny.
Norm's walking into the bar. It was noon when he called me. It was 8:30 at night. And he goes,
I know.
"Where are you going?" And I'm like, "I'm fucking hammered. I'm going home." He's like, "I just got here." And I'm like, "I know, you're 8 hours late." Like, "Well, have a fucking beer." Right? Being weird. I'm like, "I'm not. I want to go. I can't walk or see."
I call up Norm. I said, "Norm, you want to go to Palm Springs with me? It's a 3-day Jim McClain course." "Yeah." So I pick him up. He rides out there with his feet out the window all the way, listening to Johnny Cash. Remember that?
Yeah.
And we get out there, and the next morning I call him to wake him up to go. He's sound asleep. I got to call him like 3 times and knock on his door. And then he gets up, And he goes, I can't find my shoes. He's like me with a little kid.
I saw you on Conan once, and you did say, you said crack whore and midget several times.
Yeah.
So then I did do a thing, full confession. I did Norm MacDonald as an alarm clock. And it was like, this is what it was. Wake up. Hey, wake up there. There's a crack whore and a midget in your bed. So I just thought that was really funny, right?
What about the other impressions?
Drunk guy comes up to him at the bar and goes, hey, aren't you Norma? And he's gone. He's just suddenly gone.
None of this.
Nora's back at the bar going, hey, what happened? What happened to that guy? Hey, where'd he go?
Bad.
That's right.
Where'd he go?
Pretty good.
Well, I can get you down.
That's pretty good.
Kind of in here somewhere.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
This character is voiced by Norm MacDonald.
Yeah, that's Yaphet.
And that is he's just a blob.
He's a blob.
Yeah, and how did you get Norm to do it? I love
You know,
Norm MacDonald.
I asked him, do you want to be a blob? And he said, yeah, sure, I'll be a blob. Sure, why not? And,
yeah, sure, I'll be a blob. What are you talking about?
That's how it happened.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Are you buddies with Norm?
I don't know Norm super well, but I've been a huge fan of his for many years. He's that guy who's, you know, for me, he's high on the list of SNL people.
I'll just say, he goes, hey, look at that, not everyone's a real pain in the ass like you, and you're a screw. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Nobody can stand you. I can't stand you. You ask around anyone. 3 seconds. And he just insulted him on such levels that was so wrong that I can't repeat. And Lily, when the sketch started, he turned and goes, imagine if you will. I just nailed it.
Probably the funniest, smartest person I've ever met. I'll give you a story about Norman. Dirty Work came out, the reviews weren't great. It's become like a cult thing, but especially up here. And the people are very affectionate about that movie, and I think that's a testament to Norm. I got to hang out with Chris Farley for like 2 weeks. And
Wow.
it was his last movie, you know, and he was the funniest human being I ever met in my life. So him and Norm, Adam Sandler came up to do a part, Don Rickles, Chevy Chase. It was like unbelievable. It was great. So the review came out in my hometown paper. The critic said, Artie Lang has all the charm of a date rapist.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what he said. Okay, my
They
mother
can write that?
My mother read that.
Oh, my God.
So Norm, this is how smart Norm is. Within 3 seconds, this was Norm's response when I told him, because he thought I was upset. He goes, hey, man, that's fucking great. I said, what do you mean? He goes, a date rapist has to have way more charm than a regular rapist. Like, to think of something that witty right away. That's the kind of guy he is. You just laugh and...
You know, Norm's one of those guys, he'll write something, it's a really funny joke, but also let you realize he's a sick fucker. You know, it's like he said,
Yes.
You ever find yourself, one of his Norm's bits, so I just thought like, I fell off my chair, and he said, you ever find yourself lying, telling a lie, and you're halfway through, you realize, wait a minute, there's no possible way I could benefit from this lie. Why am I lying? Saying, hey, did you see Avatar? Yeah. To me, that's just a monster.
Yeah.
You know, that's a twisted mind.
Yeah, he's
If you want to hear a story,
I love me a Norm story.
One time we were in the office doing update stuff, and there'd been a news item about there was going to be a newspaper for the homeless, you know, and so we were thinking about doing some of that. So we started improvising. It was more of a scene, not something we could do on the segment, but it was like a tough kind of Perry White kind of editor going like, you, Miller, I want 500 words on going to the bathroom in your pants. You, Immel, give me something, give me a human interest thing on urine stain matter. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Had like a lot of like photos, maybe some, you know, a little human side, you know, what are, you know, pets, that kind of thing. And so nothing came of it, and I sort of forgot we had the conversation. And then the first meeting we have after the summer, Norm comes in and goes, hey, Downey, remember that, you know, that thing we were talking about there with the, remember that thing with the newspaper for the homeless, you know, that thing, the homeless newspaper? And I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, well, you know, I was out in L.A. and I was asked to do this benefit, you know, for the coalition to feed the homeless, you know. And, you know, and I'm going, no. And he goes, yeah, you know, I did that bit, you know. They hated it. Hated it.
All right, you tell me now. That's part of that's the Andy Kaufman part of the joke, or is he actually surprised that they hate it? That's what I can't quite figure with Norm.
Well, you know what? I like Norm Macdonald. Let's give him the money for the week.
I didn't even know he had a podcast.
Oh yeah, dude, Norm Macdonald. Did you see him on Conan telling that moth joke?
No.
Yeah, you got to see it.
No, I haven't.
Dude, you know how many comics out there don't give a fuck, but kind of still do. You have to kind of still do to eat. That guy
Norm
truly
doesn't. He's so fucking funny.
One of my best opening monologue jokes ever. Did you ever see? Remember that whole thing when he was doing Weekend Update and they told him to make it funnier. So he didn't. He just was more Norm the next week. So eventually, of course, he gets fired. So then he goes off into the Hollywood world. He's got a TV show or a hit movie or some shit. So now they bring him back to guest host on SNL. And I'm going to butcher this, but he kind of came out. He's like, yeah, so people know I got fired from this show. So now they got me back hosting, which means either I got a lot funnier or this show sucks. That's what he opened up with. And I know that wasn't approved. Sorry for the bad Norm. I'll have Jay Moore on to make up for it.
That was a great Norm. Listening to Norm on Stern or anything, any podcast, listening to, I don't know if you remember when Charles Grodin would do Letterman, and just knowing he's going on there, that it was always a fucking great show.
Oh, yeah, and people didn't get that he was fucking around.
Yeah, that's how Norm is anytime. If Norm's the guest, I'm fucking.
Hey, now listen, did I hear some rumble that Brother Sandler sent out Maseratis to the cast of Grown Ups? Did you reap the benefit?
First of all, let me just say one thing. Nothing's better than Nancy Pelosi Augustus reference.
Pelosi Augustus.
I'm still swooning over that one. Yeah, Sandler gave Maseratis to Spade, Schneider, Kevin James, Chris Rock, all of whom need one, by the way. Very bad.
Exactly. What'd you get?
No bitterness, but me and Norm Macdonald, yeah, we're splitting a zip car.
And you split a zip car with Norm. It's like having one of those, those Christmas trees the drivers have that smells like North Slope Sensimilla.
Yeah, this car. I don't know. They must have been smoking pot in here or something.
Norm cancels on us once every 2 weeks, and I almost enjoy it more than him showing up at this point, because he always wants me to talk to some ventriloquist puppet that he says is on the phone. A Holocaust tonight. What has happened to Norman?
And then when he sees you, he's going to go, how come you never have me on your show?
Nope.
We tried to get you on. What?
Nobody funnier, though. I mean, you got to give it to him.
Nobody funnier.
That guy, if I'm in a room with him for 10 minutes, they got to put the paddles on me because I flatline from.
Now, what if Norm Macdonald
Oh, my God.
tried out for the Floaters?
Well, wait. Are we down a member? How did I get here? Who
Norm,
left?
we want a Canadian.
I'm Norm Macdonald. This is take 2. Now, I guess it's 2A or 3 now,
Yeah, you're getting mired in this, Norm. I think you're
Floaters.
You're up in your head. Just speak from your heart.
Oh, you want me to let it flow?
Float, yeah, float.
All right. I'm a Sagittarius. My name is Norm. That's short for Norman. And I like a girl with like a really big butt.
You met Trump recently, is that right?
I met Donald Trump at a...
Is this a true story?
Yes.
Or is this one of your, he has a farm and a goat comes by? Because I'm not putting up with that shit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I saw Trump. Trump, he had a farm. He said, I want you to meet my donkey, he said. And I was like, well, Mr. Trump, I know you're running for president, but tell me more about this here donkey. Well, he says, if you want to see the donkey, you got to first meet my 3 daughters. Now, the first one's shy, the second one's sexy, and the third one has 1 leg. I'm making all of this up.
I know.
But this is exactly what you do.
At the end.
Weirder the voice, the more fun they are to watch. Like Norm Macdonald. I love Norm Macdonald. Great comedian. But he's if you don't know who he is, he's the guy who's the theory. Who needs a punchline when you have the word crack whore? See, I said that there. Oh, God, I just said it there,
Is it offensive when I do you to you?
No, you do it. You do
It's
it nice.
exaggerated.
It depends. Like some people.
All my impressions
Some
are
people like
they
Frank
do?
Caliendo. He he puts a comment in there. He's like,
See, I don't see that.
He's like, well, why you don't need a punchline? You say crack or I'm like, well, that's more of a comment, right? I can do an impression myself.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Hey. That's the
I've never heard you say that.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?
Sounds like you doing an impression of Brewer doing an impression of you.
Hey, Dave Jackman,
Now I'm just doing it to be funny. Yeah.
No.
Come on.
You gotta be careful asking because from what I hear from the movies, all comedians will go into, well, a family goes into a talent agency and they say, we've got this great act.
This guy, they came to me to do that movie. He's talking about the aristocrat.
Yeah.
Right.
And I said, I've never heard that joke.
But they have secret parties at Chevy Chase's house.
It's the gayest thing I've ever heard. I'm like, you're gonna make us all sound like that's so gay that we all go backstage and go, hey, well let's hear your version.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen. That's not true.
Hanging.
That might have happened back in the 30s or something. But did you ever hear that?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's the weirdest movie I ever saw. I was so angry about that thing.
All right, we gotta go.
Stevie can't wait to get to Lamontanelli.
You say I don't listen. I tell you I try. And we both got our own problems. But I
Guy goes into a talent agent's office and says, the greatest act in the world. It's a family act. And the agent goes, well, what do you people do? I come out dressed as Hitler in crotchless panties. I'd like to see that, actually. And we all drop our drawers and take a huge...
They might have to clean this up for TV.
I don't know if you know this, because you've only, on the app, you've only seen my face. But I don't want you to be surprised or shocked or set back or put off, because when you see all of me, I'm a big fat fuck, I could put my hands in my pockets when I'm naked. I'm a big gal. I'm chafed. I don't know, man.
Dude, Norm.
I haven't done Norm in a long time.
Where have you been, Norm? What's been going on, man?
Well, I've been on these dating apps, How about that Bumble?
Yeah.
That's good, because that one scrolls up and down, not left and right.
Yeah.
So if you want information on the lady, I have to go down to the bottom, and then way at the bottom it says she lives in St. Louis. All right, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
St. Louis?
What am I, a Cardinals fan?
What, the H?
Yeah.
What the H?
What am I fucking going to take her out for a Busch beer?
I could go down a rabbit hole. Sometimes I just can't stop doing that.
And Norm, some people are saying you're still living with your mother. Is that true?
No, that's crazy talk,
Yeah.
I may drive around Natchitoches, Louisiana naked just because I like that gal that cuts her kid's hair on the lawn,
Yeah.
Neighborly.
Yeah, Toby's mom.
I like these girls on the apps that go long-term relationship only.
Yeah.
I don't believe that's true. Nobody, Theo, walks onto a car lot unless they want to buy a cock.
Have you been with some pretty bigger gals, Norm? You seem like a guy that knows his way around a real a two-bedroom lady,
Well, it's funny you bring that up. 2-bed. Oh, my God. I don't have to think I'm making fun of him.
Oh, dude, everybody's making fun of Norm, man.
Why? He's the best.
No, he's the best.
Hold on. I am not making fun of Norm.
I don't think you're making fun of him.
No, I know you. Artie Lang told me they were doing San Francisco together, and Artie Lang was opening for Norm. They're in San Francisco, and right before Artie goes on stage, Norm goes, "Hey, Artie, no, don't do any of that fag stuff, Don't do any of that fag stuff out there. San Francisco, you can't go out there and do homosexual jokes, And he's like, well, I like to. He goes, yeah, no, you can't do any of that gay fag stuff. It's not gonna fly here, You have to have respect for where you are. You know?
Yeah.
So Artie goes out, there's 20 minutes. Norm comes out, his first joke. Hey, how many fags here have AIDS? They say AIDS does not discriminate, but only gay guys have it. That's kind of discriminatory, you know? And I think not discriminating is supposed to be a good thing. Something like that. But she goes right on stage. Hey, how many fags here have AIDS?
Oh, man, that's good.
Hey, don't do any of that gay stuff, okay, Artie? Like, you have to be quiet, you know?
And we did about 7 cities. So we came to San Francisco, and I had only done a club here. And Norm comes up to me, and this was good. Norm just loved torturing people, and he does it in the most brilliant way. Right. He comes up to me and goes, listen, man, we're in fucking San Francisco. No gay shit. And I go, all right. Well, if I played San Francisco before, he goes, nah, that's like you're at a club. There's a fucking theater, man. There's critics out there. Don't fuck me, man. No gay shit. And I go, all right, fine. So I go out 20 minutes, and I have 4 seconds at that point in my life without gay stuff. So I get through the 20 minutes. I introduce Norm. Norm walks out, and I'm listening from the back. Before he says, good to be here, you're a great crowd, nice to be here, the first thing that comes out of his mouth, hey, how about that AIDS? He goes, you know, I read all this bad shit about AIDS, but then I read that AIDS doesn't discriminate. And that's kind of nice. And then like 10 seconds goes by, and this is what you hear him say. Where are you going?
Oh, God.
What a puppeteer, man. What a puppeteer.
I love him.
Yeah, I'd love to be in his head for a minute. And he reminds me of like a Midwest and of like a, you know, of like just a, he reminds me of like so many characters that you just don't see anymore, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean, you never have seen a guy like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's always been off the beaten path.
Yes.
Like, guys like Norm, guys like Colin Quinn, guys like Richard Lewis. Think of how much they had to bomb before they found a theater of people that came to see them regularly.
That mastered that.
Because it's such a finite frequency.
What is your favorite Norm MacDonald story? I have a feeling I know what you're going to say, but who cares? Tell the story anyways. We all love it. It's the best story ever.
I don't know what story he's talking about that he thinks he knows. I'm going to tell him my favorite Norm MacDonald story.
I don't know either. I was at
Antioch, California, Pizza Man.
How'd
you like to be at home, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Big fat wife, big fat fuck, you know, giving you an ear beating.
Beautiful big guy.
And I'll take care of everything. I'm going to order a pizza.
Yeah.
That'll make everybody happy.
Yeah.
And that guy's asking questions on the Theo Vaughn podcast.
And his pie's 7 minutes late. Meanwhile, that fucking guy's wife digests him.
You can't give up. I can go insane doing it.
No, it's so good, though.
Thank you. My favorite Norm MacDonald story is probably one you guys don't know. It's in my book. Is when he would. Okay. Greatest. I think I know what he's talking about. Wow. What was the kid's name? Antioch Pizza Man.
Ryan Louderback.
Ryan Louderback. From the Antioch Louderbacks, you know, not to be confused with the ones in Pahrump. I don't know what's going on here. We were writing a sketch. Well, I was watching other people write and rewrite a sketch. And there's like 30 writers, and the sketch was David Spade. Fred Wolf wrote it for David Spade. I'm pretty sure it was Fred Wolf. And it was a weight loss supplement, but it was just PCP and crack.
Oh, yeah.
And so you put it in a milkshake, and you smoke it, and you just go about your day. And then, like, you know, when they show like a fat person becoming a skinny person, it says like, 16 weeks. It was like 6 hours. And David Spade's like, I'm going to help you lose weight. You just hear like, ride the snake. You got to ride the snake. Don't let the snake ride you. And then they just have all these people like shrinking into like skeleton bodies. And because it's just crack.
It's all drugs. Yeah, that's drug related.
Crack.
They say drug related.
And they have Farley, a pre-filmed piece of Farley at a drive-thru window that they're going to cut to in the sketch. And Farley pulls up to a drive-thru window and he goes, I'll have He's one of the people that are just started. And he goes, I'll have, can I take your order? He goes, yes. I'll have 14 cheeseburgers, 14 hamburgers, 4 vanilla milkshakes, 6 strawberry milkshakes, 3 chocolate milkshakes, 6 apple pies, and it just goes on and on and on. And the rewrite, it was like from 1 in the morning till 3 in the morning. I'm not kidding. It was 2 hours. Guys from Harvard, Brown, Yale, arguing over because the guy goes, will there be anything else? And what he says next for 2 hours, they're like, how about he repeats the exact same order again?
Yeah.
How about he says all that and goes, a Diet Coke? How about he says all that and goes, make that 9 apple pies? When I say 2 hours, Theo, I'm not kidding. From 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. And what we didn't know was Norm was sitting on a couch at the other end of the writer's room. And it's just going around, and it's chaos.
I could totally imagine that, too.
But it's like,
people justifying their jobs.
This huge order, anything else? And he goes, yeah, because he was like, yeah. Anything else? Yes. And then what comes after he says yes? That's the whole crux of the argument. And Norm goes, we know he's in the room, he goes, hey, you guys, we're all jumping. Hey, you guys got Chris going, give me all that food, like 14 of those things and 25 apple pies, you know? And the guy in the box goes, hey, will that be all? Why doesn't Chris go, yes? It's the greatest rewrite in the history of comedy.
Yeah.
We had him going, will that be all? No. I also want, and Norm's thing was like he had pride, like he had control after all that fucking food. How about he goes, yes.
Yeah.
1 syllable. 1 syllable. We were on the ground, rolling, laughing. And then when they filmed it, he's like, I'll take 14 cheeseburgers and 44 fries and this and 22 cheese milkshakes and this and the apple pie. And the guy goes, will that be all? And Farley goes, yes. Like he's proud of himself. It was fucking amazing. It was white hot.
One thing that's funny, here he said, asked me to write dirty work too, so I worked all day yesterday and finished it. This is Norm MacDonald on Twitter.
Just yesterday. He's working on dirty work too.
First of all, it's got to be a parody tweet because it's a 500-page manuscript. Scripts are usually about 106 pages. What's the Instagram though? Thank.
I think he's actually got some pages out.
Wait, what did he cross out before he wrote Norm?
Written by me.
Oh, okay.
He says Norm.
He's a genius.
Dirty Work 2.
No, I'm done pranking now. I'm married to a beautiful scientist.
Oh, Brad Pitt's in it too.
She's rich and she has a beautiful face, and we have a cat named Kitty, and we love Kitty like a child because, well, Marge cannot have children because the chemicals in her lab have rendered her barren. All capitals rendered her barren. Well, I gotta go home and read that.
Do you think one of the reasons that what did Norm do after SNL? Did he just tour?
He had a sports show on Comedy Central briefly.
People love him
it was
so
brilliant.
much.
I'm one of those people. I'm powerless. He makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah. Dude, he just made me laugh through you so hard. That yes was probably the most I've laughed in months, man.
That's in my book, the Gasping for Airtime book. It was like it was a 1 syllable.
Yeah.
That was yes. Like we'd argue over what to name a high school. Like opening shot of Jefferson High. Too urban. Fuck it, high school high. Don't be too jokey.
Yeah.
Don't tip it. This like all these things you don't even know what it means. It's like, just name it a high school.
David Spade the other day was he's a funny guy, man. He was telling me a Norm MacDonald story where they all went on a plane to do a show somewhere together, and he just said one of the ways that Norm makes you laugh, he'll be like, well, what is this? And it's just like a door, you know, and he's like, or like a chair. He's like, well, David, what is this? You sit down. It's
what the H?
Yeah, what is this little ledge here? He's like, it's a chair, Norm. It's a chair. He's like, well, what do you do with it? There's 3 of them right here, and it's just.
What if I'm not sitting down? It stays here.
But he went on like this 5-minute monologue of Norm MacDonald asking him what a bathroom door was, and it was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard. And it was just Yeah, he just says, I don't know if it's his voice or what it is about Norm MacDonald that just makes, I mean, I don't know. It's just, there's nobody like him.
It's the only thing making that sound.
Right.
It's a dog whistle. It's the only...
You can only get Norm MacDonald with Norm MacDonald.
It's the only sentient being that emits that transmission.
Gang, yeah.
Like, we all got, like, all these influences going through us at different times and regional accents and dialects. He's just Norm.
Yeah.
Like...
And now if a guy like Norm walked into a place to get work, it'd be like, oh, nah, man. Yeah. It's just so, they've missed a lot of norms, I feel like. There's been a lot of norms over the years. They might.
Well, what is your character?
Well, it really, I wish I could tell you, because it isn't a pleasant guy. I mean, I'm mad about everything. I get into a little bit of politics. I get in a little bit of a religion. I love religion. I've been going to church since I was a kid. You know, and my joke that I always say to my parents says, "You're going to go to church till you're 21, like I did." And everybody, my dad, when he was alive, and I said the same to my kids, except during NFL season. And, you know, then I'll be with you in spirit.
Absolutely,
I'll be right there with you. But I said the character.
Do you feel that the new comedy, there's so much atheists? I feel that's kind of like the new hack comedy to me.
It's always been that way. I'm not a proponent. I mean, I've studied religion in college, and I take my kids. That's where I got into physics. You see, the chances of this thing happening, like by accident, carbon-based life forms, at heavy stars, deuterium, and you get into the quantum physics of it. It's very peculiar that we're here at all.
Yes.
It's very peculiar that this worked like this, and some of these ancient texts, especially Jewish texts, I give these guys, Jews, great credit, because there was 300 or 400 years before the Buddhists. They came up with law from Sumerians, Babylonians, blah, blah, blah. But basically, without law, we'd eat each other. You know, that human nature, this is, I think John Wayne said, you can't legislate it. He said, he turned from a very good progressive from Democrat to a Republican because he got pushed by we think. And he said, listen, you can't legislate human behavior. You put 30 people in a room, give them all $1. In a week, 2 guys are going to have all the money. That's just how it works. Yeah. People do this evolution of mankind. And I said, I've never been, like, I got kicked out of more churches because of stupid crap I'd say. Like, even the bishop said, we just don't want you around here anymore. I mean, literally.
Well, don't you find sometimes the problems with atheism is that really their problems are with churches, not with God?
Well, listen.
They go, there's no God because a priest fucked a kid. It doesn't make any sense.
No, but I said, my older daughter's atheist, and I said, well, philosophically, it's an irony there too, because atheists don't believe in God. Well, there has to be a God for you not to believe in. And my daughter goes, she's still in therapy over that.
No, I always wonder about that, because, and also, the atheists are usually choosing a God not to believe in.
You have to have a God not to, otherwise.
Like Dawkins doesn't believe in a Christian God specifically.
Exactly, and I said, I get the idea. It's weird. There's an old the spiritual side of philosophy will get to this point where they said, if God is unlimited, which you have to agree kind of rationally, that's what a God. How would God ever deal with limited us? It's very difficult. Every time God has tried to speak to us, that person got killed. You know, because he said, hey, this is great, and then people shot him. And there's only been very few people that actually spoke or had said they spoke directly, and they all translate what they heard into human speak. And they're generally kind of screw it up somehow.
Sure, of course.
And it'd be very difficult. There's a Mark Kornhauser, used to be a magician that I work with all the time. And this is one of my analogies for the spiritual life. He goes, he did that trick where you rip a newspaper. Remember, well, magicians always worked with us with prop acts, and comics probably are going prop act. You know, a lot of prop acts I like. The Amazing Jonathan is hysterical, and I like magicians.
You rip the newspaper,
and then you unfold it. And I'm on stage going, it's magic. I watched both hands. There's no, he didn't. You know, I couldn't get it, so I backstage said, show me that. He goes, no, I'm not showing you that. If I show it to you, 3 things will happen. You'll go, oh shit, that's stupid. Then you'll try it. And magic will no longer mean anything to you. And that's the same thing. One day I was saying, I wonder what like prophets saw. And then God, imagine that if God said, listen, if I show you what's really going on here, you're going to go, oh, that's stupid. And then you're going to try to tell people. And the third thing is you just won't want to be here anymore. This won't mean anything. So you got to, I heard some guy
The only guy he ever showed was Job.
And then I think the prophet Islam.
Ezekiel?
No, Muhammad. They showed him, and then he wrote it because his miracle, he said to his staff, was.
We're not going to get too deep into this.
No, but you don't want to get into that. He couldn't read or write, so he said his miracle was he wrote their holy book.
But he was a nuts guy, from all accounts.
Really, was a good guy. What? Learn my lesson. Break.
Yeah,
I guess that's the word I thought.
We're supposed to take a break, and so he thought when you said take a break, that I would go. Speaking of taking a break, I'll take a break. I guess that's what he meant. Is that what he meant? He pointed to it.
Yeah, he's just.
Would you like to do it, Adam? You like doing that.
Doing what? I don't like doing any.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're.
He's the real
He's the
deal.
best. Yeah.
He's the funniest guy. And so that week, Sinatra was on his deathbed.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, Rickles', close friend.
Sure.
So at lunch, I was like, people were like, should we mention Sinatra? I don't think we should mention him, bum him out. But then I said, I want to ask him. So I said, hey, Frank, hey Don, have you talked to Frank lately? And he goes, yeah, I saw him last week. There was a lot of this. I died 4 days later. And then I said, oh. And he goes, yeah. He goes, it's a lot of me with my head 2 inches from Frank's face going, I'm not Barbara.
Some days we get closer. Things that we never really needed. Promises that we never thought of keeping safe. I guess it's never over. If we never got it through.
In Virginia, police are looking for a stripper who stabbed a man for telling her she was too fat to strip. Police warn that the woman is armed and extremely fat. Under a new ordinance, exotic, nude, and topless dancing will be banned in any establishment selling alcoholic beverages in the city of New Iberia, Louisiana, or as I now refer to it, the most horrible place on earth. Exotic dancers say city ordinance requiring them to keep 4 feet away from their customers will put them out of business in Shoreline, Washington, or as I now refer to it, Nazi Germany. Just backstage, a lot of celebrities back there, man. I was talking to Jerry Jones, the Cowboys owner, and he's disappointed, obviously. Yeah. Well, he's a good guy, though, man. He's talking about rebuilding the team, and he told me, he says, we have to get back to what made us a championship team. Strippers and crack. I met you first. You'll never remember this because I was just hanging out. Where did we meet?
Crazy Girls.
Crazy Girls. Talk about truth in advertising and that fucking thing.
How are you so funny?
Crazy Girls. Half price of Crazy Girls. That's my favorite strip club. Crazy Girls. And you know what I like about it? I'll tell you what I like about it. That title, Crazy Girls. You want to talk about truth in advertising. Got it right there. Why did you say to her? Does she work at Crazy Girls?
No, she works at the library. No, I used to work at one of those clubs.
Oh, you used to work at a strip club?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And were you an exotic dancer?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. What's your name? I'm just
Lauren Thompson.
Lauren Thompson?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean your real name. Lauren Thompson, yeah, sure. No, it's very interesting. How long did you do that?
About 4 years.
For 4 years?
Yeah.
Wow. And would you say that any girl should follow that course?
Not really, no. In their 20s.
In their 20s?
They're in their 20s. Maybe.
Yeah. And then they spend their 30s in rehab? Is that how?
No, real estate.
In real estate?
Yeah.
We're from here.
No, that's fantastic. If you can use it to your advantage and not get hooked on drugs, obviously, right? There's an enormous amount of drugs in the exotic dancing community, isn't there?
Yeah.
At least when I did it. Why are you answering all her questions? The fuck? Are you a pimp or something? God damn. Why can't you just let Lauren... What do you do now, man?
I'm self-employed.
Oh, wow, that's great.
I do design, freelance design.
Oh, that's fantastic. How old were you when you started in exotic dancing?
I was 21.
And what are you now? You're under 30.
I am 37.
Oh, you're 37?
Yeah.
Wow, you're wonderful looking girl.
It is her birthday. She's 39 today.
She's 39 today? This is your 39th birthday today?
Yeah, I came to see you.
Oh, for your 39th birthday? Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. What's your name?
I'm her sister, Jill.
Oh, you're her sister?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Jill.
That's awesome. What do you do, Jill?
I'd rather not say. I work in mental health.
Oh, you work in mental health.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great thing. I don't know why you wouldn't want to say that.
She's professional, like.
She's what?
She's trying to be professional.
Like I'm like the FBI.
She's trying to be professional. FBI? I used to work at the FBI. I was a female body inspector. No, I worked for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. And I'd like to talk to you after the show about you.
I love that.
Mental. Did you love that? What's that?
You said you could lay down on top of me for a few minutes.
I can lay down on top of her? I can see what your self-employment is now. She was an exotic dancer. Now she whores out her sister to traveling, shadowy stand-up comedian.
No, you're the love of her life.
I'm the love of your life?
Her life.
I'm the love of her life. And yet you came to see me on your 39th birthday.
We both think you're awesome, that's all.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Have you ever had a threesome? You've been asked but never done it?
Yeah.
I don't want to tell that. Last night I had the craziest, hottest fucking threesome. And also, you think when you have a threesome that everybody is so, evil and gross. Two of the nicest fellas I ever met. I mean, gentlemen. They were gentlemen. They really were. Hey, listen, guys, thank you so much for coming out. God bless you. I love you. Take care.
On October 27, 1990, the show spoofed the Chippendales in a dance-off sketch featuring Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze.
I have so many Norm moments in my life. My first press conference with Norm was... They prepped us into you got to speak, and it's live, and BBC,
and he's a bigger star than you, so you have to sit there and kind of pay. You have to be.
It was him and Spade right next to me.
So you have to be second fiddle at the moment, or were you?
Yeah, man. I just got. I'm the new kid on the block. We're all a new cast. It's an all new cast except for Spade, Tim Meadows, and Norm MacDonald.
Wow.
And we're like, whoa. And even looking at Norman Spade, I was like, oh, these guys are star. Like, this is huge.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm really looking up to them. And the press conference go, and I dropped the ball right out of the bat. They asked me, the head of NBC who fought for me to be there, goes, Jim, what was it like growing up watching SNL? And now you're here, you're from New York, and now a fellow New Yorker. I said, I didn't watch SNL growing up. Well, you can hear. I was like, oh, I saw Laura. I went, oh, that was Spade went, so he said, and I knew right away, like, oh man, that was really bad. That was bad. And so he goes, I go, well, I wasn't allowed to because I was young. And he goes, well, what about when you were old? He's trying to prep me. He goes, surely when you got older and you were allowed to watch it. And I went, I was out on Saturdays. I wasn't watching TV. And and Norm's like, they're going to like you. They're going to like you. This is my guy. And he's smoking.
No way.
He's smoking. And Marcy Klein is going, no, put out the cigarette. He's like, I'm not done. This guy's going to get fired. So I think I'm going to get fired because I saw Lorne Michaels' face. He was pissed.
So you sitting there super nervous at this point?
I swear in my life, in my kids' lives, I thought I was going to get fired. Damn. Because I just basically said I don't watch Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And I never did. And
yeah, which is not
a good answer.
It's not the message.
In front of the press.
Yeah.
And I didn't say it in a mean manner, but I could just tell the boss man was like, oh, Jesus Lord. So now I'm sitting there thinking I'm going to get fired. Swear to God. And I'm just like, oh my God, I didn't even make it to the first episode. They're going to let me go. So this is what's going on in my head. There has to be a video of this press conference in the black market somewhere. I've looked for it, never found it. It's the 1995 press conference. And so they asked Norm, they go, Norm, you, Tim Meadows, David Spade, you've been here. You know the frat house. Everyone knows SNL is a frat house. What kind of practical jokes you got lined up for these new cast members? And I swear to you, I went, I'm not even going to be part of the frat house or the practical jokes. Damn. And Norm goes, first of all, he's annoyed. He goes, practical jokes? Is that what you asked? What kind of practical jokes? Well, first we were thinking about anal rape. You know? Like, hey, yeah, take your pants, we're going to anally rape you. Welcome to Saturday Night Live. I'm going, oh shit, he's going to get fired too? Yeah. You can't say anal rape in front of the press? Yeah. He said anal rape.
So suddenly you're like, I'm back in this.
I'm in it.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. And I went up to him after. I went, Nori's like, they don't give it. No one gives a shit, bro. Fuck these guys. Yeah. And I realized he would pitch at the pitch meeting. He just didn't care. He didn't care. And I learned so much from him. Just clearly he saw a lot and he's been there forever. Like he would, I remember he gathered the new cast up. He's like, I swear to God, he goes, hey, don't write me any of your gay sketches. He goes, I'm telling you right now, when I do a sketch, it's getting you on. But don't put me in any of your gay little sketches. I swear to God, man. I also traumatized him. We would play football in the hallway because he was very competitive. He's always betting, and it was a very tiny hallway, maybe as wide as this, maybe. And He like, come on, bro, fucking we're playing 3 in the morning. Oh, fucking, come on, we're playing football. Me, you, Colin Quinn, and fucking Justin, you fucking fuck the phone calls. No one's calling 3 in the morning. Get in the fucking ball. Let's go. So he would cheat, would piss me off because I'm competitive. And I'll never forget, he keeps cheating, and now I'm pissed.
How's he cheating? It's like a hallway. It's like a hospital hallway.
It's hallway, but he fucking cheat. He's a cheater.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, he is a cheater.
I had boots on, so I had work boots on.
Yeah, because you use those to write in. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be riding fucking work boots on. I'm stoned. Like,
oh, the ink's heavy. Yeah.
So now he cheated. I caught the ball, and then he grabbed it and pulled it from me. He's like, hey, fumbled! And he starts running the other way. I'll never forget, I fucking kicked him as he's running in his calf. I went, pow! And he goes, ah! Jesus Christ, bro, why did you fucking kick me in my fucking calf? I said, because you're cheating. So you fucking kick me? Ah! Jesus Christ. And all he did all week, he like, fucking really fucking kicked me in my calf? Because I took the fucking ball? Jesus Christ, bro.
But, look, I know it's wrong to objectify women. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But in our sexual fantasies, I think we do, as men, objectify women, don't we? Like I always think of Adele, like down on her hands and knees with an apple in her mouth.
So, but that's better?
Better than what?
That's objectifying her.
Yes, I'm saying I think we do that as men.
Okay.
We objectify women, don't we?
Yeah.
What? Don't we? This Lindsay Lohan can't swim a stroke, but she sure knows every dive in town.
That one I liked. That was my favorite. I'm keeping this.
That is a favorite? Did you write this?
I didn't write that one. No,
Read that one. The guy who did the voice of Charlie Brown, he was arrested for stalking his girlfriend this week. He also said the next time Lucy grabs away the football, he's going to cut that bitch. A Swedish Bond girl, Britt Eklund, told Piers Morgan this week that she was seduced by Warren Beatty after the legendary Lothario took her to an X-rated movie for their first date. This is what I have to say about that. Hey, Warren, stop stealing my moves.
That's my favorite this week.
Tomorrow is National Secretary's Day.
Which is true.
Is that right? I plan on getting my secretary the same thing I always do. A big fat goosing.
Remember the good old days back when MILF stood for mentally ill ladies I'd like to fuck? That's right.
But I
Or listen to this. Catherine Zeta-Jones admitted she is bipolar half the time. She's deliriously happy, and the other time she has to suck an old man's cock. That's dirty. Come on, man. Let's be.
I like hotels. They make your bed, make your dinner, send housekeepers up to watch you masturbate. It's a dream.
Come on, man. Miss Nevada is the new Miss USA. I now must apologize to Miss Delaware. I actually have nothing to do with the final decision, but I will treasure our evening together forever.
A study has found that men are just as likely as women to spread gossip. At least that's what I heard Rick tell Brad, who, by the way, has a crush on Patty.
Listen, a new study finds that men are more likely to blame stress from work as a contributor to their poor mental health, while women are more likely to jabber on about something or other. You know, I'm happy to help out a friend, but the next time my roommate asks for help putting sunscreen, he better be talking about his back. Fool me once. The Statue of Liberty is setting a bad example for young women. When times get tough, you just can't stand motionless for centuries holding a torch.
It's true.
I don't want to shoot myself in the foot, but my left big toe is a neo-Nazi. Even worse, my big right toe believes that there should be a gender pay gap. Gender pay gap.
The Twins' Joe Mauer has gone on the disabled list due to leg weakness. What is the cause of leg weakness? For the answer, let us go to sports show medical correspondent, the late Burgess Meredith.
Women
weakened legs.
Just as I suspected. Thank you, late Burgess Meredith. The sister of San Francisco Giant catcher Buster Posey, Samantha, hit for a home run cycle, which consists of a solo, a 2-run, a 3-run homer, and a grand slam home run. This leads some to say that she might be better than her brother. Her brother, who doesn't get to hit against girls tossing a giant ball underhanded. Former Philadelphia Philly and suspected embezzler Lenny Dykstra hired a cleaning lady via Craigslist, but when the woman arrived at his home, Dykstra allegedly stripped naked and demanded that she give him a massage. I've got one thing to say to Lenny Dykstra. Hey, quit stealing my moves. Washington Redskins lineman Albert Hainsworth was arrested on sexual abuse charges this past week after being accused of sliding a credit card through a woman's cleavage. Is it just me? Or is everyone stealing my moves? Well, a Boston Red Sox sideline reporter recently did a story on food at ballparks. One thing she tried was a chicken and waffle sandwich, which she nearly choked on. Now, there's a video of this piece, but my staff has not had any luck finding it. So that means it is time to turn to the sports show computer. All right, excellent. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start out by searching woman gagging. Oh, 1 million results. How about that? Okay, let's see. Oh, well, my lord. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. This is filthy. Okay, I can see I'm going to have to be a little more specific. Let me try woman gagging on meat. Well, there's 7 million results here. Whoa, holy Lord! There's all kinds of pictures coming up. None of these are right. Oh, people should not be doing this. How do I turn this thing off? Delete history. Wait, they're offering me a 3% mortgage. Okay, I deleted it, so that's off my computer forever? Empty the cache. Empty the what?
Here's the cookies.
I feel filthy just touching my dirty computer.
And the #1 book is The Rules. You know about this book?
I've heard stuff about it. Tell us about it.
It's The Rules. It's how to capture a man's heart. And it's for women. And it says all these rules that you have to follow, and you will capture a man's heart. And the rule #1, have huge breasts. Yeah, that guy likes it. Yeah.
Who do you think is attractive?
I like Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, come on.
You don't like her?
Come on.
You don't like Anna Nicole Smith?
Come on, she's gotten heavy. He's putting me on.
No, I'm not. I saw a picture of her recently where she was really, really fat, where she didn't look good.
Right, but you're talking about years ago when she was thin. Oh, okay.
Not that long ago. Yeah, a couple of years ago.
So you like big breasts?
Yeah, I like big breasts.
Does your wife have big breasts?
She has normal size breasts.
What, C cups?
I don't know. I hear you talking about those. I don't follow those.
You're in bad shape. Do you like Sally Struthers too?
Oh, I did.
You did, right? Yeah, that's your type.
Oh my
like
God,
blonde
I
and
love
buxom.
Sally Struthers.
Not anymore though.
What?
Well, you don't like her anymore.
No, I don't like her with the flies around her.
It's kind of a turn off.
Newlyweds Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson had their first argument this week. He wants kids, while she wants fake kids. This week, Rampage Jackson talked to a reporter before UFC 130.
Black girls love me too, man. I get hit on by black girls all the time. I be like, oh, I be showing my nipple, I be doing my nipple dance. Black girls love me, man.
Wait, what? You do your nipple dance? I wonder what other techniques Rampage uses to woo the fairer sex.
Are you black?
Part, yeah.
I love all parts of you. Even the black part? What other part are you?
I'm Jamaican, black and white.
She's just making me horny.
Wait, what? That line never works for me. I guess it worked for him. I don't know.
She's hot, ain't she? That's why I gave her the interview. She's hot.
Thank you, Rampage.
I want a motorboat right now.
Wait, what? That seems impossible. What? I don't know what to say about this. What do you think, Sad Bill Cosby? You don't care for that at all, Sad Bill Cosby? No. Atlanta Braves pitching coach Roger McDowell is accused of simulating sex with a baseball bat in front of children at a Braves-Giants game. The parents of the children hired attorney Gloria Allred, who held this press conference.
We'll also be doing a little demonstration of exactly what the coach did.
Wait, what? Wait. A demonstration? That's not a good idea. Aren't those the same girls? I'm no psychiatrist, but I have a feeling that this will remind these little girls of 2 days ago when that guy did it. Don't make them watch it again, Gloria Allred, please. I'm panicking for nothing. She's a lawyer. Of course she knows what she's doing. She'll figure out something.
I think Justin and I can demonstrate what was done with the baseball bat. Okay, so Justin, you want to come forward here? And you want to put your fingers up the way he had them. Okay, so then it was like that. Just going like that.
Wait, what? Wait. What? How long does she keep bat sexing that guy's hand? That's... Oh, wait, what? No. Is this for the people who missed it the first time? No. Please. Look, I didn't go to law school, but I don't believe lawyers do this. Don't we have something with Gloria just talking?
The coach then allegedly said, "Are you three giving it to each other up the," and he used the word for, crude word for rear end.
Wait, what, rear end? Now Gloria's getting all demure. Rear end, not like earlier when she was, no, don't show it again. All right, enough, no more waste what, that's over with. If I've learned one thing this week, it's to be a lot more careful who I bat my hand in front of. Senator Bob Packwood said this week he favors reduced federal deficit over a tax cut. Then he added that in case anyone was curious, he prefers nice legs over large breasts. The much talked about film Showgirls opened this week, and here's my review. Basically a high-budget porno film, Showgirls is a thinly veiled excuse to show lots of naked buttocks, legs, and breasts. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 10. Well, Premiere Magazine's list of the 100 most powerful people in Hollywood hit the newsstands this month. In an odd bit of ranking, Demi Moore was ranked number 28, while her breasts were ranked 20 and 21. So, in an interview out this week, Demi Moore says she would like to have another baby, this time a boy, to go along with her 3 daughters and 2 huge breasts. Demi Moore is wrapped filming on G.I. Jane, in which she plays a Navy SEAL combat officer. Moore says that in contrast to other Hollywood portrayals of women in the military, her character will have giant breasts. Actor Bruce Willis is filming his next movie, The Broadway Brawler, in Wilmington, Delaware. Meanwhile, his wife, Demi Moore, is taking a break from movie work, saying she wants to spend more time with her huge breasts. We got name, everybody's an identity, you know. Like, let's say your sexuality. Let's say a guy likes a guy. That's a homosexual. If you are attracted to a member of your own gender. If you're attracted to a member of the opposite sex, then you're a heterosexual. But what about a guy like me just whacks off all the time? What am I? I don't know. I don't even think I got a word. There's two reasons guys will hang themselves from the neck. One is, like we said, to escape this worthless masquerade of a life we pretend we have. And the second reason we hang ourselves from the neck is to whack off. These guys, I don't understand. But this is what I was thinking about whacking off. Think about this. It's kind of like a psychotic break you got to do, you know? Like in your mind, in your picture, you have to have a picture there of you with a lady, and you got to believe it so much that you don't even believe what's really happening. You know what I'm getting at? Like, I don't know, like a lot of guys, I don't have a great imagination. Like a lot of guys will do it with a Playboy magazine, say, or maybe a Victoria's Secret or something like that. But I ain't got the imagination for that, you know what I mean? Like, I try, you know, but then I'll go, okay, you, come on over here with your Victoria's Secrets. Huh? I'll show you your underwear. I don't know why I'm mean to them, but, but I'll go, why don't you come on over and take off your underwear? And they go, no, I'm not doing that. And I go, no, I went down. Well, goodbye. I didn't think you would. Sorry about that crack about asking you to take your underwear off. But I don't have the imagination for that. However, there is this lady that works down the street from me at the 7-Eleven. And she's not much to look at, but she likes me, and that's the important thing. And I know in that way, in that certain way, that women like men. And I know she likes me on account of one time I was buying sour cream and onion chips and vanilla Swiss almond ice cream, and I'm getting it, right? And she goes, I like sour cream and onion chips too. And I go, oh yeah, that's interesting. And she goes, no, I really like them. And then I look up, I'm like, because sometimes the shadow of the thing is bigger than the... Anyways, I knew that she liked me. So then, for the next 2 months, you know, I'm whacking off and, oh my God. Now, in my head is me and the girl. I don't think any guy could just, in his head, have, you know, himself whacking off. That wouldn't work. And I'm only talking about men. Because I've asked women, you know, I've said, what do you do when you lie with yourself and make your finger a blur like a hummingbird's wing? What do you think of in your head? And then they go, oh, a hammock. And I'm like, oh. So anyways, they're a little more advanced. But we have to think of a specific scenario. So my scenario is the lady from 7-Eleven. I go, hey, they're giving you a break. I'll show you a break. on over here. My jokes don't even make sense. But anyways, I get them. But what I'm interested in is in the moment when the fever breaks. You know what I mean? When that 4 seconds of issue that you spend so much time going after, it ends. You know what I mean? So, because you're thinking of all these things in your head, you've just got a psychotic break going that would rival a paranoid schizophrenic. And then all of a sudden it stops. You know, you're like, ah! It's just me. There are no ladies at all. It's just me. I gotta get a hold of myself. What'll I do here? I know. I'll go downstairs now. I'll get a cheese sandwich. Yeah, I'll never think about this again. That's right. So I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I feel bad about doing that self-abuse, lying down myself on account because I'm a Christian, But I'll tell you this, a lot of people think Christians are self-righteous, but we're not. We're sinning all the time, all the time. For instance, I eat apples. Now think about that for a second. It's on page 1. Worst thing you can do in the world. And I'm munching down apples. Sure, I love apples, but is it worth getting raped by the devil for all of time? I say no. Anyways, I know there's a God. And people go, well, you're only a Christian because you grew up in a Christian. And I understand that. And that's one of my biggest fears, is that I picked the wrong religion, that I believed, but then I die and I go, it's you. I thought it was the other fella. I should have been slaying apostates the entire time. Oh, well.
It's been a while, and I still like the way you look at me. I keep love.
I'm bad at whacking off.
What? Bad at it?
Yeah.
How could you be mad at it?
I know. You would think it would be easy. It would be fortunate.
You cannot make yourself come?
Oh, I can, but at the wrong times. And I didn't even know about lotion.
Till when?
Till somebody that was intimate with me said, "What are all those big red scabs on your cock?" When I die, I want to be cremated, and my ashes spread eagle and fucked hard like a fucking real tramp. Wow, come on, man. Why did they make me say that?
Wow.
Jesus Christ. You see, somebody writes that. It's not me. It's just some fucker over there in the next room.
Yeah.
And then I say it like a goddamn robot. And then people think I thought of it. But I'm clearly, I've been thinking about your mortality a lot lately? Or?
Well, yeah, I mean, you turn 70 and it's you can't run from it.
Ah, fuck, I was hoping you could. When I die, I want my body donated to science. But more specifically, a scientist who is working on bringing dead guys back to life.
Oh, is that funny at all? That's just a statement. I'm serious, am I crazy? When I die, I want my body to be donated to science, but more specifically, a scientist who's working on bringing dead guys back to,
Okay, forget that one.
That could be funny.
But this one, I have my funeral,
Yeah.
And most of these funerals, crying and sad and everything like that. And that's what I like, I don't want, I've heard of other ones. Let's have a party. Whoa.
No party.
There'll be a lot of party days later. But right now, I'm dead. I mean, people should be talking, crying.
Norm was in Jeopardy with you a lot.
Yeah.
Any funny Norm stories or anything about
Burt
Norm?
Reynolds. Yeah, my God.
Because
that was brilliant.
Jeopardy, again, one of the big sketches that one of
Huge
those
SNL,
big sketches everyone remembers.
Yeah.
Always funny. Daryl was funny and Norm was great.
Yeah, the best Norm story was, I think it's the one where he comes back, he's wearing a big foam cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's funny, huh? Look, wearing a cowboy hat. And
Mr. Reynolds, what are you doing?
Yeah, I found this backstage, oversized hat. It's funny.
No, it's not.
Sure it is. It's funny. It's funny because it's bigger than a normal hat.
I see that. Get back to your podium.
Take a look at that.
Yeah, I see it. Go back to your podium. It's not funny.
anyway, there's some beat where I where I have to be super exasperated with him, and I yell at him, and we get out of the sketch, and Norm comes running after, and he's like, "Hey, well, everything okay?" I go, "Yeah, why?" He's like, you seem kind of mad at me out there. I'm like, "No, Norm, we've done it. This is like the 4th time we've done the sketch." "No, but that time it just seemed like you really were mad at me for some reason." I said, "No, we're good."
That's very Norm right
So
there.
funny.
That's his
Yeah.
sense of humor. Yeah, you seemed kind of mad there for a moment, right?
But he was not. I don't think he was doing a bit.
He wasn't doing
He might have been serious that you were screaming.
Was very sensitive
He
in
was
that way
very
too.
shaken.
Yeah.
And then
Because you can commit hard, and you probably scared him.
That's all the time we have. Good night. Would you get that off me?
another great Norm story has nothing to do with Trebek. Was, and Catan told me about it. They were on a flight together back LA to New York. Chris had taken off his shoes, and he can't find his shoes. They're about to land, can't find his shoes. He's going to the flight attendant. "Have you seen my shoes? I took them off." He's like, "I don't know." He's like, Catan's like, "Norm, come on. You took my shoes." "No, I didn't. I didn't take your shoes. Why would I take your shoes? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I would never." He's like, "Come on, give me back my shoes. I know you took them. I know." Norm's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." Catan has to walk through JFK
With no shoes?
with no shoes, just in his socks. An entire season goes by, and then Catan and Norm are jousting back and forth about something.
They used to joust a little
and
bit.
then Norm finally goes, "Oh yeah, and one other thing, I did take your shoes." That flight in November,
Flight November.
I took them, I threw them in the trash can, just so you know.
Yeah, because I saw his shoes there, right? And I kind of grabbed his shoes.
So yeah,
you know?
you were right. I took
He used
your
to give
shoes.
Catan so
Yeah.
much shit.
I
Oh
know.
my God, yeah. He was tough.
Hall of Fame broadcaster Harry Carey, everybody. On up here, Harry.
Hi, everybody. Harry Carey here. It's a thrill to be here at Radio City Music Hall for the Academy Awards. I gotta say, I hope Booty Call takes home a few Oscars tonight.
No, Harry, this is the ESPY Awards.
Boy, it's a thrill to look out into the audience and see all those celebrities. Hi, there's John Elway. You just won the Super Bowl. How about going a little nuts and getting those teeth fixed?
Oh.
Hi, is that Tiger Woods? He's amazing. Arguably the 3rd or 4th best black golfer in the game today.
Oh, Harry, come on.
Hi, Ken Griffey Jr. I gotta tell you, Ken, your dad was 10 times better ball player than you. Keep trying, though.
Okay, Harry.
Keep trying, Ken.
Harry, what the hell are you doing here?
The hell if I know. The only reason I agreed to be here is because I'm in town for the NBA All-Star Game. It's gonna be a doozy.
Harry, that game was yesterday.
Norm, I know you're a betting man, so I got a tip for you. Put your money on the Western Conference All-Stars. Hey, Norm, I gotta ask you one thing.
What'd that be?
If you had a choice between waking up in bed naked with Roy Firestone or Keith Olbermann, who would it be?
Good Lord, I don't know.
Who would it be?
I don't know, Harry.
Don't jerk me around, Norm. It's a simple question. A baby could answer it. If you had a choice between waking up naked with Roy Firestone or Keith Olbermann, who would it be?
Neither.
Oh, you made a wise choice, my friend. If you had said Keith Olbermann, there would have been fireworks. I would have come at you hard.
So, Harry, listen, are you going to explain the rules?
What rules? The ESPYs are all fixed anyway.
Okay, enough of that. Harry Carey, everybody.
Comes with.
is a baseball legend and a dear, dear friend of mine. Please welcome Hall of Fame broadcaster Harry Carey. Hi, Harry.
Hi, everybody. Harry Carey here. I gotta tell you, folks, it's gonna be one heck of a series. These are two fantastic ball clubs with outstanding pitching.
Well, Harry, what can you tell us about Atlanta?
Oh, Atlanta's a beautiful city. Many consider it the jewel of the South. You know, it's in Georgia.
Yeah, that's true, Harry, but hey, let's get back to the Braves and Yankees, buddy.
Norm, actually, I'd like to give a quick shout-out to Gail and Ron Anderson. They run Anderson Hardware out in Waukegan, Illinois.
Talk about the lineups for both teams, huh?
Hey, Norm, what about those hot dogs they serve at Yankee Stadium? Aren't they delicious?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I love them so much, I once ordered 12.
12 hot dogs?
Yeah, I only ate 2. I don't know what I was thinking. To this day, I still laugh at the idea that I thought I could eat 12 hot dogs. You can't do it, Norm. You can't.
Fact, huh?
Of course, on the other hand, you have the Indians, a group of untrustworthy savages. You look away, next thing you know, they steal your land. One hand, you've got the Marlins. Now, that's an odd mascot, a Marlin.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Of course, pound for pound, it's the smartest fish in the ocean. With its sword-like snout, it'll carve your eye out and not think twice about it. Norm, to this day, if I walk into a seafood restaurant and I see a marlin on the wall, I just grab my wife and leave. You ever been alone in a room face to face with a marlin?
No.
No matter where you go in the room, its eye follows your every move. You should try it sometime. It's a rush. I should know. I used to hunt them.
Really? You hunted marlins, huh?
No, Indians. I've got a whole closet full of scalps at home. They're just collecting dust. The government stopped buying them years ago. And peruse through this when you get a chance.
What's that?
A catalog of all the scalps available.
Good Lord.
I got all of them, Apache to Zuni.
Oh, well, you got any mohawk in there?
Oh, Norm, if I had a mohawk scalp, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. I'd be relaxing on a tropical island.
Why is that?
Because they're highly valuable.
That comedian that would rape people at comedy club, no, in colleges.
Yes, Vince Champ.
They always said his great gimmick was that people would think who did it, and they never, because he'd go on to another town and another college, but when people say, what about the comic?
Yeah. Maybe the worst gimmick a comic ever had. I had a black guy open for me, and I got him into the hotel. Nice guy, Vince Champ. His name was Vince Champ.
Oh, no.
I don't know whatever happened to that fella. But a nice man.
Arrested for rape.
He
knows. He knows.
Tell him your best story.
My best story was the Steve. You just fucking told it.
No, if it happened to you. He's a comedian. You ever do the Tempe Improv?
Okay.
What was your joke?
You had one joke?
No, it was so ridiculous. It was stupid.
What was it?
Oh God, man! It was something like don't take a shot from a girl at a bar because it looks ridiculous. It's never good. I think the punchline was is this a Care Bear cum shot or something? It was really ridiculous.
Don't take a shot at a girl at a bar. I think it has to do with the Care Bears. It's like, what?
That was the worst.
I don't remember it. It was so long ago, but that was the gist of it, and that's why I don't do stand-up anymore.
You should open with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should open and close with it.
He can't even tell his own joke.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not a good,
Anything.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, it's like.
I was at a party with a friend and I noticed you first, and you returned my gaze, knew how to quench my thirst. You took me to that room like a dream come true. The dance you performed was just for me and you. Kisses on the neck, then you work your way down. Let yourself go for me all around town. Seductive.
You're a bisexual.
Is that true? Yeah. Somebody asked me today, your producer actually, said, so you came out a couple years ago, and what was that like? Was it a big... I said, no, I didn't. I've never hit it.
Yeah, but you've never come out.
I never came out. I didn't have to.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I just thought of an idea.
What's that?
What if he comes out here on the show?
Brilliant idea for comedy weeks.
Bisexuality is a real thing.
Some people don't think it's real.
They don't think it's real.
Yeah.
The joke that I heard is, like with me, people say when I say I'm bi, straight people say, yeah, whatever, you're gay. And gay people say, yeah, whatever, you're gay. Like it's a cover up.
Isn't that interesting? Because I think the opposite.
That it's a cover up to being
Not
straight?
a cover up, but I think that bisexuals are straight. I even think gay guys are straight.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but that's because you are so straight.
No,
that's really what it is.
This is why, because let's say you're gay.
You can't comprehend.
And you. No, I can comprehend. But let's say
there really is such a thing as bi. But go ahead, let me hear it.
Let's say you're gay.
Yeah.
Strictly gay, right? In society.
Okay. Yeah.
And you're hiding it. You marry a woman, you fuck her, you have kids, right?
This happens all the time.
Happens all the time. Now, let's take the reverse of that. Let's say you're straight. Can you imagine, just completely straight, could you imagine a scenario where you would enter a gay relationship, get your ass fucked every night for years just to put on appearances for the folks next door? I think a guy that fucks asses has an easier time fucking a pussy than a guy who generally fucks pussy moving over to a guy's hairy ass.
It's all, I don't
put it that way.
No, I don't think, because to me it's not, I think you're just confused.
Okay.
Because I think it's not about gender for me.
It's not about gender.
No, it's
like playing the numbers. Just, I mean, it makes sense.
It's just like me being attracted to somebody doesn't have to do with whether they're a man or a woman.
Yeah, what does it have to do with?
No, I almost said their personality, but it does. I mean, that comes into play. But it's like, to me, this sounds even more shallow, but just beauty.
Yeah.
And men, you're a very beautiful man.
It sounds less shallow.
Well, no, it's shallow if you're just attracted to like a hot car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're getting into some, because intimacy and sex is what, there's love and then there's sex, and sometimes they happen at the same time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just sex, and sometimes it's like there's just a hot woman or a hot guy.
Are bisexuals, do they generally get to, in the homosexual part, use their cocks? Do you know what I mean by that?
Everybody uses their
Well,
cocks.
no, they're not the guy getting fucked up the ass.
That's the other weird thing. When a guy has that kind of... I have had relationships with guys that really are straight. But I am having sex. I'm popping it up.
Yeah. Well, I believe
they're
that
straight.
a person that is not homophobic, because I think homophobia runs very deep.
Yes.
And I would say, that's what I say to my friends. I go, well, if you're not homophobic, why not whack off your friend that's a gay guy? Like, what's stopping you? Or blowing him?
Well,
or letting him fuck you in the ass? What's stopping you? You're not getting anything out of it, but he's having a hell of a time.
Well, that's where my window of opportunity
I bet it is, right?
One of them,
That is,
only if I like the person, and that's one of my arguments. But come on, it would be like that. It is kind of gross, if you're not into it, because it's like why not jerk your dog off? Your dog probably likes it, but that's because it's gross. Yeah, he's a weird one, man.
How many people, though, seriously?
Wait,
I agree with you, it's gross, but do you think that happens a lot? Like lonely people and their dogs.
Jerking off their dogs?
Oh yeah. Every time I
Fucking their
see a
dogs?
woman walking down the street with a real big dog, I'm like, oh, they're going out.
Women?
Women are
But they don't
going
even
out
like
with their
fucking.
They're going out with their dogs. No, they get their dogs to either go down on them. You know, Judd Apatow recently, and I'm apologizing to him.
Oh, but
directly.
his dog is
No.
sexy. I just thought of a good show. Fucking with the Stars.
Now that I would win.
Who would not watch
right
that?
to the top.
I would watch that.
You good at
every
fucking?
week.
You're probably good at fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never open up about my own sexuality, but I will right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm bad at whacking off.
What?
Bad at it?
Yeah.
How could you be bad at it?
I know. You would think it would be easy. It would be fortunate.
You cannot make yourself come?
Oh, I can, but at the wrong times. And I didn't even know about lotion.
Till when?
Till somebody that was intimate with me said, "What are all those big red scabs on your cock?" And I was like, "That's from my fucking furious whacking off."
Well, when was this? How many years ago?
I used like gloves.
What kind of gloves?
Sandpaper. No, look, I'm not good at sex.
Yeah, no, at all.
No, nothing.
It doesn't interest you.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
You got to be interested in something. This is my move. First of all, I'm not good at getting ladies.
Because you don't care.
Yeah, so I'll try to, like, I try to make it fast. Like, if I see a girl drinking at a bar, right? I'll go up behind her. I'll go. I can get us a bottle. And that doesn't work very often. But sometimes
you just want to
it
get
does.
right.
Yeah, I want to get right. Then I get the lady. I turn off all the lights in the room so it's pitch black, and then I lay down on top of her for 5-10 minutes. And I don't get a lot of return people.
Go well.
But you remind me of a guy that's good at fucking.
I love it.
Fucking and sucking. Adam Egas.
How are you, Norm?
Good, man. How's your Easter?
It's fantastic. Couldn't be better.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey, I thought the show was great last week. Our first show, Super Dave Osborne.
Amazing.
It was hilarious.
Unbelievable.
Hysterical.
Unbelievable. And we're not the only ones that think that. I have some pretty good news. The critics loved us. They couldn't get enough of it.
All right.
And more importantly, we officially are the #1 podcast on iTunes. So
I don't know
not
anything
too
about
shabby.
that. But I will tell you about critics.
What?
You can't get wrapped up in that kind of thing because critics, you know what I mean? They're just one guy's opinion.
Right.
That's just one guy's opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like what I like about the computer is it's interactive. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't matter if you don't. I didn't either before today. But what it means is that the people that are watching, they can post their own reviews of the show.
Absolutely.
On the web page.
Yeah, of course.
So what I did is, and because that's what I care about. I don't care about Owen Gleiberman.
Right, that's not who we do this with.
I care about the folks at home.
Right.
And so Daniel Kellison gave me a big bunch of comments. These are comments.
Oh, cool.
From the internet.
Oh,
From
great.
People that listen to this. And I haven't read any of these. I'm just going to read them.
Oh, I can't wait to hear some. Let's hear some.
I'm going to read them live because this is a live show. I don't want to do pre-stuff.
No.
Do you like pre-stuff?
No. Who likes pre-stuff?
All right. So do you want to hear one?
Of course.
This first one is from MonkFan72. I love these guys' names.
Yeah, that guy likes Monk.
That guy likes Monk. He says, I love this podcast. It was great to see Norm MacDonald back, and Super Dave was the perfect choice as first guest. Lose the douchebag.
He's talking about me.
Well, we don't know if he's talking
He's
about
clearly talking about me.
you. He is talking about you. But listen, it's not bad news. It further elucidates my point, actually, because let's suppose this guy were Richard Corliss or Pauline Kael. I don't know if she's still working.
I don't think so, but I get it.
That would hurt. But
Oh, it
this is
hurts,
just one.
trust me.
This is just one person's opinion. But I have hundreds of other people.
All right, yeah, you're right. It's one guy, he's entitled to his opinion, and that's fine, whatever.
And mostly they like the show.
Well, good. Well, let's hear another one then.
All right.
Let's hear another one.
What's the deal with that fucking douchebag? Well, that was about you.
I mean, are there any good ones?
I'll look.
Okay.
Not good. Okay. Let me see here. Ooh.
What is it?
Huh?
Is it a good one?
It's
or?
not good at all. I found one.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a positive one. Thoroughly enjoyed it from top to bottom.
Great.
Blinky91 says. A sparkling exchange between veteran funny man Norm MacDonald and comedy legend Super Dave Osborne. One minor problem. The set.
Oh.
It's just too distracting. Why are there so many clocks? We're not tuning in to see what time it is in Hong Kong. We're tuning in to listen to comedians doing comedy. Plus some douchebag, I don't know who he was, but I'd like to punch him right in the fucking face. Okay,
I mean,
we don't need to know what the people think.
Well, no, I mean, it's hard, Norm. It's hard. I'm not used to this.
You know why? Because you're just new to the whole
I think that's part of it.
show
I mean,
business
also,
thing.
Oh, yeah, that.
You know what it reminds me of?
Huh.
I read in a book one time about Saturday Night Live, which I was on.
Yeah.
And when it started out, Chevy Chase retired, then Bill Murray came on.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody liked Bill Murray.
Nobody liked Bill Murray?
Unfathomable today
shocking.
to think that.
Shocking.
But they did not like him because he was new. You understand?
I get it. I mean, that makes sense.
So what he did, it was very famous. He went on TV.
Yeah.
He talked right to the camera, right?
Yeah.
And he introduced himself to the folks.
Did it work?
Said who he was. Of course it worked.
Oh, yeah, it's Bill Murray.
He's Bill Murray. He's probably the most successful guy ever to come out of the franchise.
Maybe you're right.
So why don't you just look at your camera
All right.
and tell the folks who you
All
are,
right,
introduce yourself.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
There you
Let's see what works. I'm Adam Eget. I work at the world-famous Comedy Store. I'm the manager over there. Before that, I was a manager at the Tempe Improv, and I don't know what I'm doing, I'll be honest, and I'm not an actor, I'm not a comedian, but I'm just going to try my best, and I'm going to do the best I can, and I hope the people watching at home will give me a chance to I don't know, just give me a chance. And I did this as a favor to Norm. I'm not an actor and I'm not a comedian.
This guy says your face looks like a cunt.
I can't even change that. It's not the first time I've heard that, but